Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Troy. We're working on restoring an Avenger GT12. You know what the funny thing about these videos are? You can talk all day long, and then you go to get on a camera and try to start talking, and man, you just collabble all kinds of stuff up, man. It's like crazy. But again, my name's Troy. We're working on an Avenger GT12, getting it all tore down. We've made pretty good progress on it, stuff like that. I ended up doing a couple things off of camera because it's very hard for you guys to see up in there. I mean, I do all the recording and stuff myself, so it'd been hard to try to get you guys up in there. But I'm going to show you what I was dealing with a little bit, stuff like that, and then we'll go from there. So when I come back, I'll have the camera switched around, and I can show you what I was working on. So I'll be back here in just a couple minutes. Okay guys, so I'm back. You can tell I've got the car up on jack stands now. I went ahead and put it up on jack stands to try to get those bolts out from underneath. So these bolts, remember the round-headed ones? They went in these holes here. So remember, they went all the way down here. That was a regular screw, but it went all the way down this way. And I've got one more there on both sides. There's one over there. It's over there, and there's one here. Those are going to have to be cut off with a grinding disc, and I'll show you why in a minute. But these is what, remember, these were on top. This was on the bottom side, and then the nut tightened it up. So basically, the fiberglass would be in between the middle of these two, right? So I had to get under there with a screwdriver, scrape all the undercoating off of it, so I could even get a ratchet on the nut. And then once it broke loose, I had to put channel locks on the top because it was wanting to spin up here. So I'd have to put channel locks on that and then do them both at the same time. But where those things were at, oh, let me get under here, was up in there. You can see the hole right there. But this was all, I mean, it still got a lot of undercoating in it, but all those things were all covered with undercoating. You can kind of see the undercoating and stuff there. I mean, they undercoated it pretty good, which is good. Just made it a little bit harder to get those out. The other one I might have to cut is right, it's like right in here on top of this frame. So I don't know if that frame was put in later. You can see it mounts to like the front axle up here, and then it follows the body all the way down. Let me get this way, and then it connects over there. So I don't know if that was added later, but I don't want to take this, I don't want to take that frame off with this body on it, because I don't know what will happen if I unbolt that thing. I mean, I don't know, but we're going to have to look at that side of it. I did notice something with this though. I don't think this is going to work to be an open hole. I wanted it to be open here, and then just fiberglass here, have it open, maybe like a little grate or something in there, painted black, and then have air go through it. But if you look on this side, that's where the battery is. So I don't think, let me get a light. Well, it's right up, no, you can see it right there. So I don't know if that, because that would put a lot of water, like if we're driving in the rain or something, put a lot of water on that battery, which I don't think would be good. So I'm going to have to come up with a different design. Maybe just fill it in solid and just have this one be the open one, and maybe take, because it'd be easier to work on this one maybe and get ducts to connect back here or something, and then run the ducts back here. I don't know. Because that one, hold on, let me get the light from underneath the car over here. Oh, you can see kind of the front of the car there. If I put this light up in here, you can see a little bit better. That one, oh, get it up, is right there. So I don't know, but that one is there. So I don't know what I want to do with that yet. I don't know. Maybe you guys have some suggestions on what I could do on that. So remember when we were taking this thing apart, we saw those two bolts there with the flatheads, kind of the same thing that was holding the body on over there. Well, those are those. So that holds the body to the chassis here. So, but you see the wiring's all ran through a tube, which is on the actual car side, not the chassis side. Chassis is right here. So I think all the wiring can stay. I got to come in here and take this out. This is the kill switch. Take that out. Undo the ground here, and that can come off with the car. I think all the wiring can stay on it. On the front side, it has a couple brackets here that tie the body into it. Here that'll have to be taken off. I think all, get a light over here. That's the fuel tank and stuff. I think all that can stay with the body. It looks like they did have a filter on it at one time up here. I mean, it had a filter in the bag, but it looks like I had a filter on here at one, fuel filter at one time, but they're not using that. Might put another one here and then have one at the back just for shits and giggles, you know what I mean? But I think all the wiring can stay on the body side. And then there's the horn, of course. And then those are for the fog lights. These are for headlights. This is where I tell you actually have a bolt. That's the nut of it there that help hold them on. So that might be kind of, that's not going to be too bad to undo that. Cutting those, which I'll cut those on camera. The wiring harness in there, I'm actually going to get some zip ties. I need to buy some, get some zip ties. I'm going to zip tie it all up to this bracket here and keep it hanging in there. The dimmer switch, we can just unbolt it from over there, unbolt it, and then it can stay inside the car. I mean, it's a pretty big project. I'm a little worried about, hopefully we can save this floor pan and make it the way I want it, because these floor pans, they're not cheap if you go to buy new ones. So I've got to figure out what to, how, I mean, the floors like this can be fixed, you know, but this over there, I'm a little concerned about. I don't know if they were trying to run heat or something up for that thing. I have no idea why you would cut that all like that. I mean, what would even be the point of doing it? I don't know. That was it. I mean, I don't think it could get water in it. Isn't that like sealed up underneath of there? Let's look. I could see it would be, yeah, I mean, it could get water in there, I guess. So why would you even cut that? I would like to do a disc brake conversion. I mean, it has Monroe shocks on the front of it. And then the back, probably see it better over here. Like coilovers, I guess you could call them. I guess when they meant, the guy told me I had adjustable coilovers, but I didn't get underneath the car. But, well, I did underneath the floorboards, but I don't worry about back here. But I guess adjustable means you can just move that bolt and move them up. That's not adjustable to me. Normally it's in the shock on the bottom of the spring. You can tighten them or loosen them, and then you would have your adjustable coilovers. But, nah. And then they still got the old brackets on there. I guess those were for the old shocks. For the old shocks over there. See if maybe we can get some of that stuff off. I don't know. We'll see. It's just a big undertaking. But let me get my Makita grinder out. Put a disc on it. And then I think we're going to go after those last body bolts there. I got them out, the screws out from underneath the carpet. I ended up not taking the carpet out. There's a bunch of stuff bolted in there. I didn't want to bolt it because all that stuff can stay at the car. We can take that carpet out later. It's not like it has to come out now, but we got to get those out. We've got to get, there's like a silicone, or I don't know, probably back then they didn't use seam sealer, but there's some type of glue underneath where those bolts were holding the body to the chassis. So I need to pry that out. I pried some out, but man, over there, I don't think I pried any out of there. Look at that hole in there. I mean, that's all got to be sealed up. I started getting some here. This is for the old, when the battery was here. I guess that's a ground strap or something for it. I don't know. But I'm anxious to get this body off of it. Maybe in the next, either the next video or the one after that, we'll be working on getting this. Hopefully I'll have everything to get this body off of this thing. So right now we're just shooting to get everything disconnected to where we can lift the body up. I think I might have a friend coming over to help me with it. So hopefully he can help me. I think we're just going to strap it up here to the joists and just raise it that way. Figure out the right way. I might go through here because it's got this part here, that flat spot there that maybe one of those can ride on. And then in the front, I'm gonna have to try to pick a spot. I don't want to really pick them up here. See, this one has the lip. I don't know if the tires hit or whatever, but this one's got a lip here, but then there's no lip here. So I don't know if we can remake lips all the way around this. I think the other side's the same way as that. Let's see. Yeah, it's the same. So it's got this one here, but then nothing all the way around it. So I don't know if we can make some lips for that, but the front ones have them. This one's on there. It's all the way around it. See it? It's all the way there. So, but it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it wasn't in bad shape, but the chassis kind of, I think the chassis is going to be a little bit more work than what I thought. Look at this other side again. I mean, this one's kind of rusty and crusty. Oh, this is some of the stuff I was getting out of under there, a little bit of it. I don't know, it's not. It'll probably be like a, got to get something to bond it really good. Like some type of bonding stuff. But that's a little, it's going to be interesting once we get it all off. So, but when I come back, I'll have the grinder set up and stuff, and we'll cut those two out, and then we'll go from there. So here, I'll be back here in just a little bit. Okay guys, I'm back. Got some gloves on. I'm gonna put me on some safety glasses. See if we can cut this one out. I didn't have any zip ties, so I just taped it. I didn't run to the store, so I just taped it up there. But let's see if we can cut the top of this one off. So let's try it. Let's take a look at it and see. Let me get the light a little closer over here and kind of raise it up a little bit and see if I can see a little better. Not really. No, I'm getting it down there so you see just the top of it there. I'll work on that after I get that off of it. Use a little screwdriver and a hammer. See if we can't pop some of that off, and that'll grind it a little more. I don't know. Let's see. I just don't want to damage the fiberglass. I mean, I can fix it, but yeah, a little bit. I've got the fiberglass a little warm. Get some pliers. Boy, it's a booger getting in and out of this thing. Moving a little bit down there though. See? See it moving? A little bit more grinding. Let's see. I'm trying to get it through to just where the threads go through. Yeah. That's my wife just came in. She says, "Hi, everybody." A little bit more. Her name's Allie, by the way. That's my wife. I got a boy named Lucas, and then a girl named, well, Lucas is 11. And I got my baby girl that's Elizabeth, she's 9. And then we have Sophie, the older girl, which is 22. We got a wide, a little bit of age difference. Grind a little bit more off of it. I think that's it. I think that's as far as I can go. See, she's moving there. think that might just come out. So we got that one. Let's look at this other one, that's why I'm showing you I'm gonna have to do a little bit of fiberglass repair. Let me get to the other side. Oh, I'm back on this side. So I'll move the light over here. So this one, get it out from there. Get out of the way, light. Is down here. But see all the fiberglass? It's broke around it. So once the body's off, I'm gonna have to fix that one. Anyway, so I'll do the same thing to that side over there. Reinforce it and stuff like that. So at least I got that one cut out. I think that's all that's holding it inside here. So now let's get out of here. I'm gonna set you up over here, and we're going to see if we can get these out down here that are on this bracket. There's a bolt here and a bolt here, and then it's round on the other side. So let's see if we can get those out. Let me get a light, get a little bit better light in there. That put a little bit of light on the situation. Let me grab a couple tools. See if these are going to spin. They're probably going to spin like the other ones did. But we'll see, right? We'll all see together on if they're going to come out. Not too big. Okay, so it's that one. Well, and she's already spinning. So, here comes the fun part. Getting these on here. My vice grips. You know, if I can get it on, a little bit there. Tighten it up. Oh, come on. Come on. There, maybe. It's on the top one. Oh. Yeah, until the vice grips fall off, of course. You know how that goes. Here we go, slow. Take this extension off, maybe. And move these. I can't get no grip on it over here. Again, real life struggle trying to get these things out. Just tighten them up a little bit. Maybe. Whoop. Oh, she being a fighter. Let me spray a little. I sprayed them before, but let me spray a little bit more stuff on them, maybe. And let me try to get these on better up here. She's trying. We're making a little progress, maybe, huh? You know what? I just saw a couple more over there too that I guess we don't have them all out of the body, maybe. See, this is what I was fighting with last time. Oh, I think we got this one whooped. Ooh. Look at that. But that's the fight of getting them out. They're no fun, really. I mean, they're good because you don't really want a bolt head, sitting up there, and it won't look good with carpet and stuff. So now we got to try this bottom one. Way I can get on that one. Let's see what we can do on this one. I don't think I'm on there. What size is this? It doesn't feel like a 12. We'll just put that over there for now. It wants to be by itself. I got some pliers on the other side holding it. And I just don't want to have to try to get a grinder here and cut this. So let's see if I can get it off. It's like the nut is like, I don't know. It's got a, I don't know what happened there. Maybe get up here and look, see what's going on. Oh, pliers came off. See if I can get them back on there again. Okay. That's this little life struggle taking these cars apart. I'm trying to go easy. Hopefully the pliers stay on. Nope, kind of hard to do it up there and here at the same time. I think this is easier doing it this way. We're gonna get it though. It just takes a little patience. I think it came off again. Yep. I'm clipping it on there pretty good too. Still come off. Well, we about got it though. You can kind of see it. Come on, baby. Talk to daddy. Oh, I think we're gonna whoop it, man. Haha. A little warm, but we got it. Yeah. There's another one. Those all have to be replaced with new ones. But I'm going to put them all in the bag so they're all in the bag. So that's that side off. I'm not going to take it off of here yet because I think hopefully it'll just slide up. We'll see. But let's go to the other side and see if we can get those undone. Now I got to try to get this one off and that one off. So here we get to go again, right? And of course, I should ask. Anybody hold pliers? Anybody hold some pliers for me? No, I didn't think so. Top one, I think I can get the pliers on. Okay. I'm gonna try top one first. Get one. Oh, it's moving. So that's a good sign, right? Until it gets towards the end, where all the gunk and stuff is. Oh, the pliers, hold on. Oh, I got lucky with that one, guys. Really lucky with that one. Been holding our tongue right or something. If it'll come out. See if we can kind of tap it back or something. Well, where's the... I mean, we're getting new ones anyways, but yeah. Okay. He's in there pretty good though. Well, I guess I spoke too soon. This one don't want to come out on this side. We'll get it though. It's just patience and perseverance, I guess. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. Oh. Not that one, guys. There's a washer that was on it. And we'll put that back on there. Put the nut bag on it. That'll go in the bag. Put it over there. Well, let's see what the bottom one does. This one's gonna be a little bit harder to get on. I'm feeling this one might be a little bit of a fight here. Oh, let's see. Come on, baby. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Came off the back side. Let me turn her up a little bit. Come on. It's hard up against the fiberglass. It's hard to get a bite on it, you know what I mean? Well, let's try again. Oh, it's moving. Oh, it's moving. That's a good sign, right? It is moving. Maybe, man, put our tongue right on that one too. A washer. Okay. I probably have tap this one back as well, I think. Oh, you see the body move a little bit. Yeah, it moved a little bit. Well, that was kind of scary. Okay, take the nut off. Hold on. Yeah, the body's moving. It's a good sign, right? Look at it, I can pick it up. There's that one. You can kind of see the, let me get you over here. You can kind of see the holes aren't lined up like they were, so it came down a little bit, which is good. And let me put this one over here. Let me put you guys back here and see if you can kind of see. I'm gonna try to pick up on this thing. Raise you just a little bit, pick up on this thing, and see if it Moves a little bit. Seems like it's gonna move, right? Oh yeah, look at that. Boy, she's moving pretty good there. That means we're getting closer and closer, right? It doesn't seem heavy, heavy. I mean, she's not bad. Now, we got to do the front ones. I think this video is getting pretty long. Okay, guys, so you can see we got those off. Body, you actually saw us coming up and down a little bit. Only thing that's really holding it on is the back. I mean, the front. We got those up there, and then get some of the caulking and stuff off of it. So it's getting really close to getting the body off of this thing. I mean, it's moving right along. Once we get that body and stuff off of it, we can start to work on the chassis. Which, yeehaw, that's going to be a fun one, right? So, but hey, I appreciate everybody watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and keep following us on this journey. I really appreciate it.